This is me in a 50-cent plastic poncho under one of the most photographed waterfalls on Earth. And 10,000 kilometers south of here, I'm standing the exact same way, but everything around me is different. Two waterfalls, two continents, both on everyone's bucket list, both on ours. We stood in front of both in the same year, 6 weeks apart. And the question we kept getting was always the same. If you could only see one, which one? Today we will give an honest answer, and it's not the one I expected. I should explain something first. I've been to the United States more times than I can count. 6 months in Atlanta during uni, I lived on Oceanfront Walk in Santa Monica. For years I flew back and forth to LA every 6 to 8 weeks for work. But Niagara Falls, I never made it. For 2 decades I just kept driving or flying past. So, when our 8-month world trip put us in North America, between the entire Empire State Building and the CN Tower, we decided to rent a car and drive towards Canada and make a stop in the middle. End of September 24, warm autumn, no big expectations, just a stop between basically 2 skyscrapers. Which is exactly why what happened next caught me completely off guard. We almost didn't go to Cave of the Winds. It was a recommendation from a guy at the info booth. Almost an afterthought. You should do this one, he said. Trust me. You walk this wooden boardwalk in switchbacks, getting closer and closer. The air becomes half water. My phone, supposedly waterproof, well, the touchscreen just stops responding. Useless. At one point, the boardwalk is underwater, centimeters deep. The falls are dumping so much that the trains can't keep up. It's loud in a way that erases conversation. Anne shouts something at me, I see her mouth move, I hear nothing. And then, here in the middle of all of it, there is a rainbow. We both spread our arms, tilted our heads backwards and just laughed. The kind of laugh that comes out of you before you decide to laugh. That's where I felt it. Staying there in this stupid plastic poncho, soaking wet with mist all around me, I felt how small I am, how unimportant. It wasn't sadness. I did not feel depressed, quite the opposite. These falls have been falling for centuries before I was born. They will fall for centuries after I'm gone. That's not insignificance, that's privilege. A quick observation, because nobody told us and we wish someone had. The reputation says Canada is the polished side, the US is the loud one. Here's the opposite. The Canadian side is Little Las Vegas, neon lights and commercial overload. The American side is the quiet national park. The view from Canada is spectacular, especially at night, but you're watching the falls from across the room. On the American side, you are in them. Roughly 6 weeks later, October 24, different continent, different waterfall, different everything. We didn't have a rental car, so we took the bus across the border to Argentina. There's a stamp procedure, get out, get stamped in, get back on, basically twice. Coming back into Brazil, we somehow re-entered without the right stamp. Technically, illegally, because we missed to check out in Brazil. We figured it out while being in Argentina. It was quite some excitement being on that bus passing by, hoping no one would stop us. Would that happen at Niagara? Probably not. Iguazu doesn't sit at the edge of a city, it sits in the middle of a jungle. 270 cascades, UNESCO World Heritage, Surrounded by rainforest, you can hear it before you see it. On the Brazilian side, we ran into a Chilean woman on the path. We barely spoke and followed her down a side trail to a viewpoint nobody else seemed to know about. The viewpoint itself, forgettable, but the path to it, hundreds of butterflies dancing around us in the light, filtering through the canopy. And there it was again, arms stretched wide, head back, same gesture as Niagara, different world. At the Brazilian Visitor Center, you walk out on a wooden boardwalk into the river after the big drop, right to the edge of the next cascade. There's one waterfall maybe 30, 40, 50 meters wide rushing down right next to you. You can't hear yourself think. People shoulder to shoulder taking selfies. It's loud, it's crowded, and it's spectacular. The next day, the Argentina side. A small train chucks you out towards the Devil's Throat. Same crowds, same selfies, same chaos, but now you're looking down into a hole in the world. Water vanishing into white. From up here you can see yesterday's Brazilian boardwalk, tiny in the distance. And before you romanticize this as some untouched wilderness, they offer helicopter tours over the falls. Iguazu is just as touristy as Niagara, it just dresses differently. Here's the thing, I haven't told you yet. Anne and I had completely different experiences at these two places. At Niagara, she had fun, she got soaked, she laughed in the spray. But the deep moment, the humility thing, that was mine. At Iguazu it flipped. The jungle, the butterflies, the animals, the rawness, that was her place. The US for her was always a little bit too polished and too clean. She never had the same pull toward America than I did. 20 years of America in my luggage, fresh eyes in hers, same two waterfalls, different weight. So, the original question was, if you could only see one, which one? Honestly, that is kind of the wrong question. The right question is, who are you as a traveler? Because these two places test you in completely different ways. Niagara is the easy yes. There's the motel, there are road signs, everyone speaks English. It's a national park with a system. If you want a stunning natural wonder without surrendering your comfort zone, go to Niagara. You will not regret it. Iguazu asks more of you. You fly to Rio or Sao Paulo, you fly again, or you take an 8-hour bus. The infrastructure is rough. The streets don't have sidewalks. The supermarkets, they don't have neon lights and 24-hour shifts. The language is foreign and the heat is heavy. But if you can do that, if you have it in you to surrender that much control, Iguazu pays you back big time. We saw both, Anne and I, same trip, same gestures, different deep moments. She belongs to the jungle, I got blindsided by the plastic poncho. Neither of us is wrong. That is the honest answer. There is no winner, there's just the version of you that's standing there. So here's the question for you. If your gut already knows the answer, which one are you? The Niagara traveler or the Iguazu one? Tell us in the comments, we read them all. And if you like this kind of comparison, we did the same thing for two of the most stunning landscapes on Earth. Bryce Canyon versus Wairau. Links right here. Or if you want to know how 21 world wonders fit into an 8-month trip, including these two, there's a whole playlist just waiting for you. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. We are describing the world the way we see it, one place at a time.